Hey yo again, friendos, coming at you with another one. Been a long while. Haven't really had any games to show, but I did want to show off one more, another. Elden Ring Nightreign. Um, on games to show my friends, I tend to want to stick to games that most people probably don't know about, little known indie games, or maybe ones that deserve a little bit more attention or are weird in some way. Kind of tend to stick to some roguelites. But with this one, I wanted to do something that no doubt everyone's heard about because it's Elden Ring of all things. But it's very different. I wanted to take a chance with this. I haven't played this. I'll be honest. I haven't played this a super large amount, mainly because I was wanting to play it with my brother. But I still wanted to show off a little bit of the. This is going to be the single player. This is also, as you can see, the seamless co-op by Yui, the goat, the Elden Ring, the Soulsborne mods goat, just churning out so many different mods for all this, so many different seamless co-op mods for all of the Souls game. Every single one of them, except for Dark Souls 2, which is soon to come out, has gotten a seamless co-op mod, which is insane, truly. And they put the one out for this so that you'd be able to do a two-player, and then maybe in the future a larger amount. Now, I just did it on this just so that I didn't, why not? But this is how I was playing with my brother. It was surprisingly still kind of difficult, and I think there might need to be just the tiniest bit of scaling, like 10%. But this is going to be, I went ahead and started a new profile, so this is a fresh save right outside of the tutorial. If you were to defeat the tutorial boss, you get a special relic, which I will show in just a moment. Now, for this game, it's you don't create your own character. You have a set number of characters that you can play with. Now, on a fresh save, if you head on over to the character select, you can see that you have 6 of the 8 that are currently available. You have Wilder, which is John. Elden Ring, of course. You have the Guardian, which is a shield halberd birdman. You have Iron Eye, which is the bow boy. You have Raider, which is the best character. You have Recluse, which is a mage. And you have Executor, which is John Sekiro himself. The two that you're missing are the Bloodborne character and the Summoner, Revenant. I don't know how to unlock those. I'm assuming you have to beat the first night boss, and I didn't do that with my brother because we kept dying, as you do in an Elden Ring game. But we'll go with we'll keep with Mr. Ring himself. We'll stay with him. He's the standard character. You'll see the abilities that he can do. Now, we'll go ahead and see if we can augment him as well. Now, for beating the tutorial boss, you get a free relic, which is, you could basically say it gives you bonus passives for the characters, and they're color-coded. You have blue, red, green, and yellow. Each character has a different set that they can use. Now, there's from what I can tell, you can change. Whoopsie. You can change it, but I haven't unlocked the way to change it, of course, because this is, as I said, a fresh shave. So we will go ahead and throw this blue one on Wilder. It does not matter. You can set it to all of them, and they'd still be able to use it. So you're not stuck to saving the certain ones for a certain character. They do have individual unique ones. There are some that are like unique passives, unique affixes, excuse me. For example, like one that gives Wilder specific bonus, that kind of thing. This is the round table hold, and the round table hold is a little bit different, as you can see. It's still got the bones of the round table hold in Elden Ring, but it's not quite the same, and I like it. It's cute. There's not much to do in here. From what I found, aside from, you can talk to the other characters. If I were to change off a Wilder, I could find and talk to him. There's a little jar buddy over here that lets you buy emotes and Fortnite dances. And you can also get some passives, or some of these stones or scenes that give you passives. And you know, they're not like super powerful, but hey, changing your compatible armament skill to a sacred blade at the start of expedition can be fun to just have that automatically, or have that in reserve. You can look at some guidebook, etc. But there's nothing really to find that I've seen in the roundtable, like any special bonus goodie kind of thing. Like, oh, you got an achievement. Again, that I found. I may not have looked hard enough, but there is also a training grounds, which is nice. And you can see how different the items are for Elden Ring Nightreign. So for one, you carry 6 weapons and shields, and that's it. That's all you can carry. You carry another one, you won't be able to pick it up. You would have to drop your current weapon in order to fucked up, in order to get another. And let me go head over to the great swords real quick and add that back. Now, anything you take here does not carry over. You can't change your starting weapons aside from, you know, maybe some stuff later on that I haven't unlocked. I don't know, but you can kind of see just, you know, just normal. Hey, look at that. That's Elden Ring. But what are those two symbols at the bottom? That's kind of weird. Well, if you hold triangle and you hit L2, you'll do the left ability, which for John is a grappling hook. And if we go over to the settings for... There should be settings for this. Oh, right there, duh. I can hit Ultimate Art and hit No Limitations, and what he has is a big boom. Just a big boom. It does a lot of stun, it does a lot of damage, it does some fire damage, it's cool. You know, you definitely don't want to, from what I've seen, you don't want to save up your ultimates. You know, maybe on a boss, but as you can see with that, like, it's already good. How many seconds is that? You know, like 15, 20-ish, we could call it. And that grappling hook's ready to go. I'll try to get in the real thing just to confirm. But with this, you know, bunch of hits and you're good to go again. You definitely don't want to be saving it. And like I said, with the items, you hold 6. So it's encouraging you to go out there. You know, don't sit there and think. I mean, you know, that's what I'm showing. Get what you can, and make your decisions quickly. Keep moving, because it's Fortnite, baby. The Ring of Fire is closing in. Again, that's just me. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. But let's jump on into an expedition. Try Cephalos, a many-legged beast appearing from shadow, carrying on its back a chain-link sword used to hunt its prey. Between the fangs of its many heads flicker overwhelming flames. When assailed by multiple shadows, only sacred light can hinder the hunt. Oh shit, fucked up. Go over to here. Now this is how you change from multiplayer to single player. You do this. You change your expedition type to single player. You can invite people directly to your party. You can set a password if you're wanting to get for specific players from like a specific kind of community. You know, or you can do a group password for that as well. With this, like I said, you can do only 2 people. Normally, if you try to just invite one person and without the mod, you're gonna get a Randy, and that, you know, depending on who you are, that could be fine. The first expedition I did was with 2 people I didn't know, with 2 randos, and we got to the boss, and you know, it was actually a lot of fun. We got him down to like a 3rd health, and then we fucked up and we lost, and that happens. Sometimes you get lucky, and the people you get with are trying to work together, you know, and you know, it is on release, so everyone's learning the game, but you know, when it's just you and another person, you know, you have a little bit more communication available with voice chat, etc. Single player, this is the first time I'm doing single player. From what I understand, they recently made a change that allowed you to revive, but I may not have put that on. I don't know. We'll skip the rest of this. But the way that Elden Ring Nightreign works is once we load in, we'll be dropping in. Where are we dropping off the battle bus, boys? And you'll see we've got a map of Limveld. Now, if you look here, you see all these white lines. These are the lines from this tree. If I get on this tree, and I'll show you right now, unless there's a chest here. We'll check this little area. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm already fucking it up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. One thing I've really felt with this game compared to basic Elden Ring is that stamina, I feel like I run out of it too quick. And that could just be me, could be too eager beaver to throw out those attacks and not think for a moment, but I just feel like I'm going real quick. Let's grab the Misbegotten short bow. I could also, now here's the thing, if you look there, that gives me improved guard counters, which actually I haven't checked to see if you can do it with a bow. You might be able to, but these are passives that will affect me whether I have it equipped like in my hand like I do with the sword and shield or not. Those passives will affect me. Now, there are some passives that do require for you to have it in one of the two main slots or just equipped, but having it on your person will normally, will give you those passives. So I have improved fire damage negation and I have improved guard counters currently. You can see it right there in special effects, Sixth Sense, automatic revival upon defeat, damage negation, guard counters. So, moving on, we will go over to that tree. One thing I also didn't say is you only have 4 items that you can carry with you, and those items have different kinds of... Ooh, there's a scarab. And they have different stack numbers than you might be used to in the base game. But, let's kill this. How you get talismans is from scarabs. Scarabs are the ones that drop talismans. And we got the Flame Drake talisman. More fire damage negation is fine. I don't think this is the tree I was looking for. This just restores FP, so I may be mistaken. I could have sworn there would have been a tree here that would have... Is it above me? Is that why? Yeah, it's above me. There it is, that tree. If I were to climb that tree, it would give me a crow that I could use. I got used to the randomizer. It would give me a crow that I could use. And you know what? And we'll follow it. We'll do it. Here's a spring step. Spring steps work the same as they do in Elden Ring, except now you don't need a horse. You can just jump yourself. Buzzing. Got here. Nothing. And now we're going to take the bird. Spectral Hawk. And there we are. As you can see, we're following this line and we'll land right about here. Perfect. We're going to be landing in the path to America. The Americas are really good because that is how you increase your Estus Flask count. You just by going in there, you can just kind of upgrade it. And we'll stop there, so that'll give us that upgrade really quick. And then we'll probably kill some things because we need some better equipment and we've been dicking around too much too quickly. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? We'll drop the Staunching Boluses. And we'll jump in here. Jump over. As you can see, I can run pretty fast because I am... it's just a base effect that everyone has. Warming Stones are better in this game, I've noticed. I'll go ahead and do that. Then grab those 2 instead of the Neutralizing. Now we have 2 of those. Alright, let's kill some things. And I missed. And then I missed again. And then oh, wow! I missed again! Now, from what I understand, some characters, even though they may use the same weapons, they might have different movesets. I personally have not seen that yet. But I've read that that's a thing. Now, leveling up is different. You don't sit here and increase each specific level up. You just hit X and you level up. I don't have an issue with that, if I'm being completely honest. I understand some people might, but I don't, because it just keeps you going. And that's what you need. You need to keep moving. Which I'm not doing right now. I'm spending time trying to take this guy down. Because he angered me. And I get to show off my great Elden Ring skills. Oh, nice. Took him down. And he's dead. Gonna get some souls for that. Gotta kill this horse, too. Kill the horse. Yeah. Yeah! We'll level up. Okay, moving on. When that little symbol, I don't know if you saw it, came up, it said the night is closing in. That means the fire for the Elden Ring is going to, the Fortnite fire is going to start closing in. I'm going to go to that other America to grab another Estus Flask. I just want to increase it further while I'm here. You can tell that the fire is going to be going here. This is where it's ending. I've got to be quick. I'm probably going to get a little bit of fire. That's okay. It just slowly, fuck, hit the wrong button. Slowly drains your health. I say slowly, but it's pretty quick. But you can kind of outrun it. What's really cool is you can really bring up the map pretty quick. The map comes up quick, nice and quick. You want to use it a lot, you can ping, and that's how you let other people know, and all of that. So we're going to go ahead, take this Spirit Hawk, and that's going to take us right about here. Now, along the way, would you look at that? We can get that third America right there, right in the way. Now, I believe, so the way that Nightreign works, you have 3 days. What are you doing? No, stop. Mr. Hawk, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. You have 3 days to power up. At the end of night 1, you will fight a boss. Not like anything super special, like maybe demi-humans, maybe a Crucible Knights or some Sentinel Knights, something like that. At the end of night 2, you will fight a very similar boss to that, with some enemies ahead of that. But then, and then at the end of night 3, you will fight the Nightfarer. Oh, look at that. I'm not fighting you because we are inside the fire ring, I believe, still. Yes. So, yeah. So you want to go around fighting things to gain power, so that when you get to the end of the night, you can fight those bosses, take them down, get some more power. Looks like I'll have to go a little bit into the fire to get to this spring step, so I can jump up to the America. And there she is. Buzzing right in there. Grab that. All right, now we're up to 6 flasks. That's pretty good, but we need some power. So let's go ahead over to here, over to this camp. We'll throw down a little marker. Jump on down. Ah, shit, that's too far. Oh, wait, there's no fall damage. Nothing to it. We'll jump over this, go in, and start murking some fools. The Red Mane Knights. I said I'm going to start murking fools, not die. Holy shit! Back up. Go in. Yeah, it just feels like, I guess I'm just so used to always having a shit ton of stamina, because everyone feels like they just have no stamina. At least, John Elden Ring doesn't. I don't know. Oh, about to die. You fucking fucker. Okay. Go in. Where is he? Oh, there's a chest. We'll open this chest. Get some weapons. Ooh, great spear. Yeah, I'll use that. I mean, I might be able to. So, different weapons have different rarities. This is a tree spear. Excellent. I will definitely use that. Different weapons have different rarities. This is an uncommon weapon, so you have to be a certain level in yes, in order to be able to use it. Back up. Let's try and find this guy. I believe this is not where he is. Is he above me? Oh, he's up there. Yo, you fucking shit. Get my ass kicked. All right, we're gonna jump up there and get him. Get him. All right. I believe level 3 or 4 for uncommon. Level 7 for level 7 for epics, and then you have to be level 10 for legendary armaments. Oh shit. Please. We're just gonna ignore him for a second. We're gonna open the chest, see what's inside here. We got a smithing stone. That can be good. We'll upgrade something, but it takes up an item slot. Same with that. Upgrades a common into an uncommon. Fire Duelist Great Axe could come in handy, and I'll actually go ahead and take that shield. Why not? Should have dropped the base shield. And alright, yeah, let's go in. And we'll switch over to the axe. This is a bad spot to be fighting him. As you can see, let's try and get him down here. Motherfucker. Oh, shit. Remember how I said I feel like I have no stamina? So we're going to go all the way down here and get hit by that guy, because I forgot. Oh, shit. Oh, Rains Gather, pretending the tide of night, meaning... Oh, man. Well, we did actually get some power, let's be real here, by getting some weapons, but they're not great weapons. And also we got the Mer, because we are not doing well. I'm just gonna be no, not a pickaxe. I am not doing well. I'm doing pretty shitty. It's hard being alone and talking. Gotta get up there. I gotta get to Grace first, so I can level up a little bit more. Want to at least be level 4. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, I want to at least be level 4 before I go into this. Looks like I can hit that Grace. So we'll go to that Grace. We're gonna run past everything. Now, for this game, I mean, it's... One of the best things about Souls games is the exploration, being able to just go everywhere and see anything, find secrets. It's not as easy to do in this game. You can't really do that considering you have a timer and a closing Fortnite fire, right? So I can see that being a huge issue for honestly most people. Ooh, a seal. X-Zekus Decay and Flame Sling. We'll take this one. We'll drop that. Okay. So the way that seals work is your normal attack will be the top spell, in this case, Rejection. Your strong attack will be the second spell, in this case, X-Zekus Decay. The tree that you saw, that'll be the where the boss battle is. We'll check this out real quick. What do we get? Soporific Grease. What is this? Probably the same thing. Yes. We'll take it instead of that. So maybe it'll come in handy. Alright, so let's go ahead to the tree. Should be right about here. Alright, boss time. First we'll have a bunch of normal enemies. That'll also tell us what kind of boss we're fighting. The fact that it's these tells me that it might just be like a guy. It's gonna be just a guy, you know. So it's not gonna be like demi-humans or something. This guy has a lot of health. Not gonna lie. Again, only level 4, and I am solo. This game was definitely scaled for 4 players. Or 3 players, excuse me. Fortnite expects you to have friends or be willing to fight with Randys. You know, which is, you know, very, very FromSoft. Did I say Fortnite expects you? I think I did. FromSoft expects you to fight with Randys, which is somewhat fine. I think that could just be a me thing. I feel like a lot of people, when they play Elden Ring, they want to do it solo. They want to fight all these bosses, experience it on their own. You know, if you summon, you're oh shit. If you summon, you know, you're a scrub, etc. But which is bullshit. But you know, Miyazaki didn't have anything to do with this. But hey, they say no. Play with others. Don't be a bitch. I am fucking it up. All right, we're gonna blast them You're gonna stumble him, run in. See, now if there was another person, they could have went in and shit, stumbled him. Oh my god. I'm bad at this game. I'm so bad. I'm very bad. Let's switch to the tree spear, I guess. Because that's guaranteed to have, or likely to have more damage. It's doing about 20. I am just doing poorly. Dude, oh my god! I got the worst boss for single player for this. He's so oppressive. Then again, I mean, the demi-human one is a demi-human queen with Swordmaster Ons, which is tough. This is hard. That's okay. But you kind of see how the game is, how that's day one. Once you beat that boss, then you have the same map again, but it's added a few enemies, like wandering bosses on the field. And then once you've done that, once you've done those, the day two, and you fight the day two boss, you go to a separate area to fight the Nightfarer, in this case, the Cerberus. You fight them in a special arena. I would be willing to bet that that's the same arena for every boss that you do, for every Nightfarer boss, I mean. Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's a rogue light. You're meant to die. You're meant to go back in and try again. You know, maybe you get a different boss, that kind of thing. Different weapons that you feel more comfortable with. You know, you don't dick around and not do anything for 20 minutes and go into the boss unprepared. You're genuinely meant to run around, fight enemies, and grab shit. So yeah, I like the idea of it, but I don't know if I would want to just. It's not like I'm going to throw 70 hours into this game and it's Tuesday and I don't know where I am and I forgot and lose time completely. It's going to be more like, hey, you want to play a quick run? Yeah, sure. All right, cool. It's a fun little experiment. I like that they're trying. I genuinely like that FromSoft is trying different things. They I think some people would be upset about it using Elden Ring, saying, "Oh, they could have used a new IP." And yes, people will buy FromSoft, but this allowed them to do it a little bit faster. Reuse all these Elden Ring assets. They can make some new ones and spend time on that. But it gives a tier 2 dev team for FromSoft a chance to practice and show what they can do with especially with like the new bosses and their design, and allow them to move up and perhaps do a full-fledged Souls game or whatever the fuck, the next Armored Core, the next Tenchu, something like that. So I don't really have any issue with this. I'm okay with it. People that are gonna like it are really gonna like it. People that are not gonna like it might just kind of, it's fine. I'm curious how this game genuinely will compare to the next game, the not Bloodborne 2, I already forgot its name. I wonder how this will compare to that, because that is meant to be somewhat similar in the aspect that I think it's like a battle royale almost, with you and like 7 other players in a world, and you like explore that world. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that was this. I don't feel like doing another expedition for this. That'll be the end of this episode for Games to Show My Friends. I know I didn't really show a lot. I might do another one with some multiplayer. I might join up with some Randys or with my brother. Probably gonna do just me and my brother. We'll do some footage for that. You know what? I think I'm gonna commit to that. I'm gonna record that and I'll go ahead and upload it. So make sure to hit the subscribe. Subscribe to catch that video. Ring the bell so you get the notification. Hit the like